Hello everyone. So today we're going to explain what is quality audit, what is the meaning of quality audit, what is the purpose of quality audit, and the different types of quality audits involved in any organization. So we'll explain everything in details in this video. But before we start, we need to understand that what is an audit? What is an audit? An audit, it is a systematic independent examination to verify compliance, effectiveness, and improvement opportunities in processes or systems. So an audit is an examination that helps you to find out the gaps and also provides you an opportunity to improve your process and systems. It also helps you to track whether your process and the systems is following the standards or not. They're following some rules or regulations or not. They're following some quality management system or not. So all these things can be done by the audit if you do the audit. That's why quality audit is so important in any organization. And this is the basic fundamentals of quality audit. Now we need to understand that what is the purpose of quality audit? What is the purpose? The purpose is that it identifies the gaps. It reduces the risk. It drives continuous improvement. It ensures conformity, means whether your process and the systems is meeting the customer requirements or not. They're following some standards, some rules or regulations, some management system, quality management system or not. All these things can be done by doing the audit. So if you do the audit, then only you can know all these things. And you can find the opportunities for improvement. And you can exceed the expectations of the customers. That is, for all these reasons, we need to do audit on a regular basis. That is so important in any organization. Hello, this is Surajit Banerjee, a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt. I welcome you all to our channel, the Lean Six Sigma World, your go-to place for mastering the concept of Lean Six Sigma in all aspects. So now, I will explain different types of audits involved in any organization. These audits are mainly internal audit, external audit, then process audit, product audit, quality audit, compliance audit, all these types of risk-based audit, all these different types of audits are involved in any organization. Now, first of all, now I'll go into internal audit. What is internal audit? So internal audit is basically conducted by the organizations itself. The internal employees of the organization basically do the audit. That is why it is called as internal audit, to evaluate the internal controls and processes and performance. Because if you want to evaluate what is the performance of your process and the systems, the different departments like design is there, maintenance, manufacturing, operations, quality, all these different departments are there. If you want to find out how they are performing, what are the gaps, what are the improvement opportunities, where they are missing, where they are not meeting the requirements of the customers, and where they are not following the standards guidelines, and they are not following the compliance, they're not doing the compliance. So for all this reasons, we can do the internal audit. That is being done by the internal employees of the organization itself. Now, we need to understand external audit. What is external audit? External audit basically is performed by the third parties to validate whether your process and system is compliant with the standards, laws, and they're meeting the customer requirements or not. For all these reasons, we need to do external audit, because they will do the audit without any bias. They will not be biased, and they will give you the proper feedback whether your systems and the process is in compliance with the quality standards, the environmental standards or not, whether you are following some rules and regulation or whether you are validating something or not, and whether you are meeting the customer requirements or not in a proper way. So all these things can be done by doing the external audit. Now, I'll move into the process audit. So process audit is very important to check your process, whether your process is in compliance with some standards, specifications or not. Because if your process is not in control, you will not be able to produce high quality products, and you will not be able to meet the requirements of the customers. That is why it is very important whether your process should follow some defined procedures and standards, and that is being checked by the process audit, so that you can improve your processes. You can find the gaps, you can find the opportunities to improve your process. That is the basic purpose of process audit. Now I'll move into the product audit. Now the product, when it is going to be delivered to the customer, that product, before delivering to the customer, its audit is also required. Checking is also required. And these checks will confirm you whether your product is in compliance with the specification of the customers or not. And for this reason, we need to check the product. That is called basically product audit. Now, I'll move into system audit. Now, every organization will have some systems like their ISO, quality management system, environmental system is there, EMS, it is there also. So to check whether your organization is following the proper systems or not, they're following the proper guidelines that is given by the ISO or QMS or EMS, it is you are following that or not. So for that reason, you need to check You need to do some audit that which comes under basically system audit for the effectiveness and the compliance with the standards. Now, compliance audit. Compliance audit checks adherence to legal, regulatory, and contractual requirements. Suppose you're going to build a plant in some location, so you have acquired some land. So that, and now you will for quotation for some tendering process will be there. There will be some contract that will be prepared. So you are only issued to follow everything as per the government rule or regulation. Not you are following some legal guidelines or not. You are following the government rules or regulation or not, and you are following the contractual requirements as per the guidelines or not. So for all these reasons, you need to comply, and that is basically compliance audit. Now, risk-based audit. It is very important audit, risk-based audit, because there are some hazardous areas out there in the organization. There will be some bulk chemical handling system is there, like acid, alkali, all these things need to handle. And there are some hazardous area, as I've already informed. So for this reason, you need to do some audit so that you can safeguard the people, those who are working, and those who are working outside the organization. There will be some local people are there. So they should be safe, and there should not be any environmental impact. It should not disturb the environment. For all these reasons, you need to do some audits, and that comes under basically risk-based audit, which basically prevents the risk that is prevailing in the system, and that is basically risk-based audit. Apart from that, there are all different types of audits are there. Like for 5 years, you do some 5 years audits. For checking all the processes in the organization, you do layered process audit. Doc audit is also there. So all the different types of audits involved. But these are the main types of audits that I've explained. If you can understand these things, this will basically help you in organization to understand the audits, quality audits that are happening in the organization. So now, audit is equal to improvement tool. So audit is nothing, it's not for the blaming the people or systems or process. It is basically, it finds out the gaps so that you can improve your systems and processes. And it builds trust and consistency and a culture of excellence for continuous improvement. So the audit is equal to continuous improvement, and it is a continuous improvement tool. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, share this video, and comments below with your thoughts on quality audit. And I'll be very happy and obliged to see your comments on this topic. I hope you have learned something new, so share your experience in the comments below. You can join our exclusive WhatsApp community to get free updates on Lens tools and techniques, everything details. You can master Lens from our community itself. So you can join our WhatsApp community and subscribe to our channel and turn on notification for more insightful content. And I just want to take the opportunity to thank you all for being part of this journey with the Lens world. So thank you. Thank you so much. Stay tuned and thank you. Thank you so much.